It's your boy in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, today's video, oh my god, I've really got some juicy transfer news bit for you guys, of course. But more importantly, we're going to talk about the man of the hour, the person who got his first senior debut against Dundalk, Fowler and Balogun. Yes, he's made some comments that will please you, and of course, Arteta has addressed the whole Balogun signing a new contract situation as well. So stay tuned and watch the video till the end. And if you seek daily Arsenal content, daily Arsenal news, my views, and most importantly, the transfer news linked to Arsenal, do subscribe and make sure you actually keep that notification bell on as well. So let's jump into the news because we got a lot of news tonight. And talking about it, Arteta has spoken up about Fowler and Balogun. He said he's a player that I would like to give chances to. That's why he was in the squad, and I showed him that yes, we count on him and we believe in him, and if he wants, he's going to have a future in the club. And even Mark Man Bryan tweets out, they're always in the frame to play. This is what Arteta has hinted that he could give Nketiah, Joe Willock and Reece Nelson a chance against Manchester United after they impress in a win over Dundalk. Yes. But most importantly, let's talk about the man of the hour. Mike Dean, of course, has been appointed as the referee for Sunday's match between Arsenal and Manchester United at Old Trafford. Assistant referees are Ian Hussin, Dan Roberthan, and fourth official will be Anthony Taylor. VAR would be Peter Banks, and assistant VAR would be Neil Davies. We don't even of course, it's going to be Manchester United, so we know what we can expect from then. And talking about it, Fowler and Balogun has opened up about his debut against Dundalk. He says, it feels great. This is a moment I've been waiting for a little while. So to finally get it feels great. I can only thank Mikel and the staff for giving me this opportunity. And I look forward to doing this more often. But I hope he grabs into it, because I remember last time around in the Europa League, Bukayo Saka was discovered. And my God, what a revelation he has been for us. And talking about it, Mikel Arteta has opened up about the whole Fowler and Balogun's contract situation. He says, I've got this situation and I believe it's later than I would like, because I wasn't here when everything started to develop. But he's a player I would like to give chances to. So let's say, and if he wants, he's going to have a future in the club. So yes, if Fowler and Balogun wants, of course he has a future in the club. But the big question is he still believing in that Arteta ball? He's got to believe in Arteta, and he's got to work hard for those chances. I'm pretty much sure Aubameyang is also a centre-forward role contender. So is Lacazette, so is Nketiah, and so is Martinelli as well. In my opinion, of course, the big question is, where will Fowler and Balogun play? So he's got to work hard. He needs to understand that, and that only happens if you sign the team. So let's talk about some other thing. Alex Ranarsson admits he may have to adapt to quiet nights in the Arsenal goal after making his bow in Thursday's Europa League win over Dundalk, as fellow debutant Fowler and Balogun promises goals. Let's see if that's going to be happening or not. But moving on, let's talk about the man of the hour, Mesut Ozil. Well, always in the limelight, Mesut Ozil. Well, Ilkay Gundogan has opened up about Mesut Ozil. He says, I can imagine it is not an easy time for him. And I think that he always tries to make best out of the situation. But it is, of course, a pity for him, Arsenal and German football. What I wish, of course, is him to be in good health and have the necessary happiness that a person needs in such a phase. Hopefully, then soon he can shine again with his performances on the field. Well, let's say, we all understand that will not happen. But moving on, Fowler and Balogun also opened up about what fans can expect from him, of course. So Balogun says they are going to see lots of energy, and I'd like to say lots of goals. But yeah, I think I'd like to carry my performances from the youth team into the first team. That's what got me here, and so it's important I carry on playing the way I do. That's what we want from you, lad. And moving on, well, it looks like Arsenal will be wearing in the second kit for the Sunday's visit to Old Trafford. Of course, it's going to be an away kit. And please don't comment and let me know that, of course, it's an away kit. We're going to play this. So please, I just don't want to react to that. Please don't comment anything like that. But moving on, Arteta has opened up about Aubameyang, whether he could play a centrally number 9 role. He says, it's one of the options that we have for sure in the team to evolve it. The moment he doesn't score in 3 or 4 games, people will say he needs to play more centrally. it was great for him to play on the left because he wasn't picked up by central defenders. There was more often freedom for him to do that. Criticism is a part of this industry, so Mikel Arteta justifies kind of playing Arteta on that left-hand side. He says, I came to the conclusion that we have to respect from other teams for them to do that. Now we have to try to change our strategy a little bit and try to train against more certain blocks that I think are going to happen a bit more often. We have made teams think if we do that, we'll be in trouble, so we have to try to do something else. I want to believe we are getting closer to getting the win there at Old Trafford. For sure, our mindset is going to be to go there and win the game. That's the approach that we are going to have and the gameplay we are going to put in place to go there on Sunday. And talking about more stuff, well, yes, Hus Fahmy leaves Arsenal, of course, a chief negotiator, a lawyer by profession. Hus Fahmy, who has negotiated a lot, well, Arsenal's top chief negotiator, Hus Fahmy has left the club, becoming the latest member of the club's hierarchy to depart after a spell of significant restructuring. Well, yes, he has left Arsenal and the club will be hiring a head of football operations to fill the void on contract negotiations, but not as a senior as Mikel Arteta, Edu and Pierre Mertesacker lead the football side of the business. So yes, Pierre Mertesacker, Edu and Mikel Arteta are actually leading a lot in the business of Arsenal from now on. And talking about the business, let's reveal the January transfer plans from Arsenal's point of view. Arsenal are interested in signing Red Bull Salzburg youngster Dominique Szoboszlai. The 20-year-old creator has impressed for the Austrian side and has been tipped by some to succeed Mesut Ozil in North London. According to Fabrizio Romano, appearing on the Here We Go podcast, the Gunners could make a bid as soon as January for the prodigious talent. Let's see how things will turn out. But moving on, well, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has opened up about he will soon end his Premier League goal drought very soon. Well, of course, he's opened up about it. He says, we are not finding scoring goals easy at the moment, but we are an experienced team with experienced attacking players and we know we will turn this around. I'm not worried about that. Of course, you're not worried about that, Pierre. But moving on, let's talk about the man of the hour. Another man of the hour, of course. Well, it looks like Paulo Dybala is on the move from Juventus, yes, but not to Arsenal. Of course, Arsenal were linked with Paulo Dybala. I would love to see him at Arsenal, but it looks like Real Madrid are ready to offer Vinicius Junior and Isco Alarcon in exchange for Dybala. Real Madrid would consider offering Vinicius Junior and Isco to Juventus in exchange for Paulo Dybala, as per reports. Both Vinicius and Isco have been at the end of a lack of receive stick at the Santiago Bernabeu. But let's see. Well, yes, the reality is that I already spoke about it, and here's the big update on Paulo Dybala. He's been wanted by Real Madrid, but the big question is he the one that they're looking at right now? I don't know. I really don't know about it. But moving on, well, let's talk about Arsenal's Dundalk performance. And Dundalk, actually, they have lost their game against Arsenal, but they actually broke a record in the process. The Irish Minnows lost 3-0 to Arsenal, but because of the process, they actually, after full-time whistle sounded, Dundalk officially became the first team in Europa League history to complete a match without committing a single foul. Yes, it's all because of the dumb referee. But Arsenal failed to draw a single free kick during their win, in which Nicola Pepe and Nketiah and Joe Willock found the net. No Champions League match has ever finished with one team failing to foul an opponent, but now the Europa League has actually created history, and Dundalk, they deserve the credit, don't they? Well, Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta has hinted that he could be ready to field some of his fringe players against Manchester United. He said, I'm really pleased with the way we went about the game. Our attitude from the beginning was spot on. We attacked and created a lot of situations inside the box. We gave a chance to a lot of players who haven't played many minutes this season, and it is something really positive because they showed that they are well prepared, they are at it, and they're ready when we need them. They are always in the frame to play. And talking about more stuff, also let's open up about more things. What Mikel Arteta opened up about Nicola Pepe. He says, I don't think he's got that. Well, he was addressing about Pepe's price tag. This is a big mention to all the Arsenal fans who talk about the 72 million price tag on Pepe. Of course, I'm included in that as well. Arteta says, I don't think he's got that. I think he's so willing to do well and show everybody, first of all, his teammates and myself, and also the fans, that he's a player that can make the difference every week. Obviously, he's not been first choice in a lot of games at the moment, but to be fair, he's played quite a lot of the moments, some better than others. It's about finding the consistency, not through the games, but during the games as well, to be most instinctive and to be able to do the right things in many, many occasions where he has to make the right decisions on the pitch. And of course, the goal that Nicola Pepe scored against Dundalk was, my God, it was next level. I really loved it. So let's see how things change for Arsenal. Well, will the stars change? Only time will tell. So these were the news of the day. The juicy bit of the news is already out there. So stay tuned and for more this juicy transfer news and Arsenal daily news content. Consider subscribing. We are on a new mission of reaching 15,000 subscribers. Of course, 15,000 subscribers, and we are trying to bring in new content as well. Of course, working still on channel memberships. I don't know how long it will take, but more importantly, some beautiful content is about to come in. I'll see you in the next one. And don't forget to subscribe. Cheers. I'll see you in the next one.